So after Italy, it was India for a short time. I always say it was not just long enough to barely scratch the surface of culture shock. Being at Maliwada I was there for about 13 months. Desmond and Joan went back a little bit earlier, but I stayed for the 222 celebration. And my assignment there was to work with this very tall person whose name I've forgotten, a Marathi man, on creating the songbooks, the songbooks in Marathi. The training school. I remember once in the training school, I was bringing water up, from I remember one of my witnesses, after India, I said something, I don't remember the point of it, but I remember part of the content of it was that the word pane was the one most important word for me in India, water. Anyhow, I was bringing up these jugs of pane to our college, or whatever you call the group of young men in our training school, and there's always like, pane, and I was so angry, I threw the water at them. Well, that bit out of character for me. They laughed. They thought, she's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Strange. But I do remember we got to India maybe in March when everything was very, very brown. And I remember with great pleasure the first Ramadan workday that we had in the nearby village, I've forgotten the name of it. And there was a stream with water in it. People washed their clothes. And a tree, a green tree. It was wonderful. I remember also that the villagers offered us water in those lovely not silver, but chrome glasses. Having a glass of water. And then sweeping for the Ramadan, feeling this was pretty useless. And I was so pleased when I heard that the Shamadans which had been, we had been moving earth somehow, making little dams or something, that the water level had risen as a result of that over the years. Another memory of Maliwada, which was a beautiful one to me, was walking from our home in the castle, which was a big building where the staff lived, early in the morning to the other building where the daily office was held. And a woman, maybe several, but I only remember one, was out sweeping the dust and making one of the beautiful design outside her door. I often think of that. I don't know what else I remember, what I could say I remember significant about that. I know Anne Slicker was there. Mimi Shin. I know Anne would very quietly get things together. She gathered up made a book of all the curriculum for Mimi, because Mimi Shin was going off to be the dean of an ITI at one of the training school, or whatever it was, HCTI. She was to be the dean of one of the HCTIs. So Anne was got everything ready for her. Ed Shin was the head of one of those I was there for. I remember him saying, in the profound humanness charts, you're all something about you are an expert, or you are the authority. It's your own experience that is the authority. But going back to Maliwada, at one of the training schools was at Vaviharish or Kinder, I guess Kinder, and at the end, I remember working there with Brian Stanfield, was probably dean of it, and he told the young men, at the end he had them make little, I think they were to make little paper boats and put them in the water, in the lake, wherever we were having our final celebration with the fire and everything. Anyhow, these little things were floating. I don't know if they were bad habits or demons or whatever, but Brian would have them throw rocks at them. It was great. I remember having hepatitis in Maliwada, and I was feeling, pretty bad. But then I was so relieved to find out it was hepatitis, because I thought it was a spirit struggle, or a spirit illness or something.